Hi, everybody. This is Miss Peachy from your WCA Earth Science class, and I'm here to give you some updated directions on your lesson, Chatter Station Paleontology. It is a discussion, it is on your planner this week, and I want to make sure that you're not confused because you know what? It's kind of confusing. So, we're going to modify this a little bit here. This is supposed to be a group activity, sounds a little bit confusing and maybe a bit difficult to coordinate. So I'm just going to kind of tweak it so that we're still doing a discussion in the Connexus kind of format here, and yet you're not supposed to be coordinating with other students as much as you would be in the original kind of setup for this. So essentially, the setup here is that you are a paleontologist in this imaginary world. You're studying fossils and you find some fossils. You find a skeleton essentially, and it asks you to click on this work file down at the bottom. When you open that up, it will show you what your skeleton actually looks like. Let me open that up and show it to you because I do have it opened somewhere. Oh, well, we'll just do it again because I can't find it. Here we go. So this is what it looks like. This is the skeleton that you dug up. Okay, and you need to mentally, or you can cut this out if you want to at home, print it and cut it out, but you don't have to do that part. Put it together and kind of construct what you think the creature would look like based on this these pictures, these bones. You come up with it. You can draw a picture of it if you want. You can, but I want you to kind of describe it in a story. So I have come up with some modified directions. I'm going to email them to you. So this is in the form of an email at the moment, but you'll be getting an email like this. And it says to use the work file to observe the bones of a fossil. Decide how the bones of your creature fit together and what the creature would look like. You are going to create an appropriate scientific name for your fossil. Talks a bit about how to make a scientific name here. For example, here, if it's a toad, it might be Buffo. Silex dentus. So it says, look here to kind of see about how to name things. So if you click on this link, it'll kind of take you into the basics on how to come up with two different scientific names, right? But you're going to come up with your own scientific name for the creature. You are going to then write a short story in which you reveal your creature's imaginary lifestyle, include what your creature looked like. So give a pretty good description, a visual description. I want to be able to imagine what this looked like. So you're going to tell me how big it is and if it has what kind of teeth it has, where its eyes are, how many limbs it has. Is it an aquatic animal or does it live on land? Just really be very, very detailed with the description. What it eats, its habitat. So again, where does it live? Be specific. If it lives in the water, be specific. What kind of water? Is it a river? Is it a lake? Is it a swamp? Is it a marsh? Is it, the open ocean? If it's on land, be specific as well. Is it in a desert? Is it, in a wetlands? Is it kind of on the prairie? Kind of give a description of the type of habitat, whether it was a predator or prey, and an interesting feature about it that's kind of unique. Okay, so your story should be between probably 2 to maybe 4 paragraphs in length. And then you're going to share that. So your discussion prompt, you will share your creature story and name. And then you have to respond to 2 peers. Well, what are you going to say to them? You're going to read their stories and you're going to comment on the story and discuss how your creature may interact with their creature. What are some ways in which they might actually interact with each other, either directly or maybe indirectly? Maybe they're not actually going to come in contact with each other, but they both eat the same source of food. Or maybe something that your creature does on land somehow affects their creature in the water. So really think about how those different organisms may interact with each other. So that's what you're going to do. You're going to write the story, name your animal, post the story, and then respond to 2 peers. And you are going to respond on how your creature would interact with their creature. Okay, hopefully that all makes sense. and it's not so confusing anymore. If you have questions, please let me know. Otherwise, good luck and have a great day.